says I connected to YouTube. So, are you calling me?
No, I didn't know you were asleep. That's all.
I'm about to start.
Okay, I love you too.
Yeah, I haven't. It hasn't gotten online yet.
I love you.
I love you too.
Good luck
Thank
with
you.
your stream tonight.
Thank you. Are you gonna follow me?
Nope. Why would I ever follow you?
Rude.
You're my
What?
sister. Why would I ever follow you? You're my sister.
Mhm.
Do you have a guest star today?
No.
Is it me?
Mhm.
I'll come up in like an hour. I'm like, listen here, Doodle.
Listen here,
Doodle.
brother.
Listen here, brother.
It's not connecting to Twitch for some reason.
I'm gonna fart.
See? Keep your farts off of my channel.
I
Thank
already
you very
farted.
much.
Is this a fart-proof channel?
See, look.
It's online.
Ooh, there we go. Alright. Hi, Zeta!
Hi, Zeta. I leave now.
As you can see, I did not have time to do this border. So it did not get done. My computer is acting like slow today. It's really weird. I don't know if that oof is to my computer or to the fact that I didn't do that border. I think I'm gonna avoid it for right now and just work on some rocks. Maybe I'll have time to work on it over the weekend before Monday. Aiming for 200 messages tonight, right? I'll try. How is it Mystique or Mystifique? Mystifique. I need to, like, actually read people's names. I watched Footloose for the first time last night. It was weird. Mystifique. Okay. That's good. What was she streaming? I've been really busy this week, so I haven't really... Did you watch the tour? No, I've been like super busy. Unfortunately. I know. Some work stuff. We're like, how things though. Kind of a stressful week this week. My company is dealing with some like internal issues that we had to speak out publicly about. So there's been a lot of like managing like the posts and answering questions and concerns and like dealing with legal issues that like people don't really understand that we can't really talk about what is happening legally. Like we're just not allowed to say anything about it other than like that. I love those rocks, by the way. Thank you. Other than like, you know, we're changing our policy and that, you know, we're dedicated to change and stuff like that. Um, but people really want us to like uh, out an artist that works with us, um, or all of the artists or whatever. They want us to do something that we cannot do, and um, you know, a lot of these in our community, in our profession, the community is really small, and these people know us personally. Like, it's really personal for everyone involved because of how tight knit the community is. So, they, on one hand, it's like, okay, well, we're really close friends, and like, you should talk about that. This is really important thing, and they want to look at it from a perspective of us as an individual, but as a company, we cannot respond like an individual or like as their friend. We have to respond as a company because we are like we can be held liable for like there are liability issues that we have to worry about. So that has been my current struggle right now, and the um we're getting some trolling because of it. Um, and there's just not there. It just feels like there's nothing that I can do, you know, other than what I'm doing now, and um, it doesn't seem to be satisfying anybody. But like, there's nothing else that I can do. Like this is it, and yeah. I guess I guess that's all. I mean, it just doesn't feel. It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't feel like, oh, I took care of that and now moving on. It's just like, okay, how much longer is this gonna go on for? You know. I hope it gets better soon. Thank you. I'm sure, like, you know, in a week it'll be old news, but for now, there has been so much happening in the world now. Yes. I feel like a lot of people are. I feel like a lot of this stuff was happening. It's just now people are, like, more people are speaking out in this exact moment. And that's so important. And we want our company to be, like, you know, we don't want to stand for anything that is harmful to other people. So when you have people in your company who are doing that and you've allowed them to stay there, you know, you have to take action and um, remove those people from your company, you know, and we're doing that, but because we're not naming names or telling people the reasons, exact reasons why, people are upset at us. And it's like, well, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you those things, so. Cool. Oh, it jumped forward. These rocks are probably affecting the hippo's water area, but that's not really what their problem is, so that's okay. Yeah, so sorry if I don't seem like super chip. I'm trying to be in a better mood because I know, um, you know, in the scope of things, everything's gonna be okay. Just been, it's been a, it's been like 24 hours now. Ironic because there was a joke that in D 20 is the best you can get, and it being 2020, it would have to be the best year of all time. You would think that it didn't go that way. It didn't go that direction. Oh, I'm not using this tropical rock, am I? I've been using the gray rocks. Is it this color? No. Oh, the super gray rocks. I'm having an issue with rocks today. Alright, let's try it like this. I don't like how it covering all of them, but maybe some of them. I always have issues with rocks. Yeah. I feel like rocks are one of the harder things to do, but also one of the most essential parts of a habitat. They're my fave to work with, other than plants, of course. Yes, plants are number one. Let me move this back down here. This and this. Move it, bucko. There's another one. Maybe I'll move this one over here. So sometimes it makes, in my headphones, I can hear a loud bird noise, but I don't know what I don't know what it's an alert for. It only happens when I play this game, so I know that it has, it's either in the game or, and I know you probably don't know because you don't play, you play on mute, but, you heard it too? Yeah, so sometimes I hear that noise and I don't know what it is. Yeah, I've never heard it before. I've been trying to figure out if it's like a, like a sound from the streaming, but I haven't really noticed exactly yet. Rain today, so it's like weirdly cold in my office. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some plant situation here. You were cold last time. Yeah, I think it rained last time as well. Give me just a second. I'm gonna turn that AC up. Okay. It's been kind of rainy this week, so there's like, it's pretty cold. It's weird because I'm like used to it being really hot up here. That's why, like, the AC is usually on. It's like the hottest room in the house. But just because the rain here is so cold. But you're probably used to that as well in Washington. But where I'm from, the rain is not so cold. It doesn't, like, typically the rain doesn't make Florida, it'll, like, if it's winter time, it'll, like, bring a cold front or something like that. Um, but it's not gonna, like, cool your house down. Oh, it doesn't read that much. But in Florida, the rain, it just makes it more humid and warmer, like, most of the year. So, when it rains here and it drops in degrees, even if it's only a couple of degrees, I'm still like, what is this? But I get that. But I get that. Okay. Maybe parts of my stream will be very clear because I think the AC is like not gonna run until it gets warmer. So maybe there won't be all that feedback that there usually is. Oh, I heard it. I heard the bird again. Is it because I opened this? No. Maybe it's just random bird noise that you all like. It's just like a bird is making a sound in the zoo or something. Hold on, give me just a second. What's up? Oh, you just need something? Okay. Just kidding. That would be my guess. Yes. I'm gonna add these bamboo, I think, along the edges over here. I guess it probably is not gonna like that they're from Asia. Let's see. They're a plant I can use that is not Asian. Just this custard apple tree. Good grief. Oh no, that's not. Just kidding. There it is, mangrove apple, this one. Are the leaves, it's mostly the tree that is different between these two. I'm kind of torn because I I feel like these reeds would be like really easy to just add, you know? But I don't know if they necessarily would grow in this environment. But I also don't necessarily know if I care. Although I think this... Yeah. They grow everywhere. So, I think I'm gonna use these to add some interest, because I feel like the foliage is just kind of lacking around this area. And oh my gosh, these things are floating. Look at that. It's wild. Okay. Yes, just stay there. I would have like never noticed that these are so high. Okay, that should be better. I really don't want to put lilies in because I would like to make sure that this habitat has like an identifiable plant palette that is different, which so far it pretty much is. Like, it's looking pretty different from, say, like the elephants, but you can see the elephants have reeds and ferns and lilies. So but maybe because I have mostly like palm trees over here, and this water would probably, you know, be connected and probably get some crossover. Maybe the reeds and the lilies are not that big of a deal to have. I would kind of love to have duckweed. Like, if this whole pond right here was covered in duckweed, I would be in heaven. I would love that so much. You like that idea? Okay, good. Hello, lurker. I feel like this is like such a giant bundle, but I think this would make for a really cute planter plant. Like, I would love to do like a centerpiece kind of based around that giant thing of reeds. I went on my bike ride yesterday. I'm trying to bike on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but I was not able to bike today because of the rain, so I missed a day. It was good. I did almost 2.5 miles, so I could do more, but our city is really, really hilly, and I do not have the endurance to to do all of the hills. Oh, question. Shoot. little bit of clipping is okay. All Mystifeek followers get to be a worker in her zoo, and they are in sections. Permission to say that you want Team Africa back? Do I have permission to say that you want Team Africa back? I get to be a worker in her zoo, and they are in sections. I mean, I don't know what that means, but if it's not harmful to anybody, then yes. Is there a rivalry amongst the followers about the sections? Oh yeah, that's demolish the monitors 2020. Like the oh, did she put in an animal instead of like like did she put in the, is it Gilla? Or oh, I guess probably, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just like guessing and it's not very intelligible. I'm sorry. And not yet, but I'm sure eventually everyone wants Team Africa back because it's the best. Okay. Team Africa back then, I guess. I support it. No, it's just because she has a lot of monitors and she's trying to get rid of them. And she's upset nobody wants them. I told her it's because monitors suck and nobody likes them. That's funny. Is she playing, like, I guess, franchise or career or something? Hashtag no problems with that in Sandbox. And then everybody in chat agreed. Yes, franchise. Yeah, I need to go watch her tour. Maybe I'll do that tonight before I go to bed. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I feel like this is coming along. So calming and you're so good. Aw, thanks. I'm trying to think about it from, like, not only, Like, what does it look like up there? Like, when I take a picture, what will it look like? But also, what does it look like from down here? Hi, Panda! Welcome back! I'm so glad that you're here. Habitat is looking good. Thank you. If you didn't see it, we made some progress over here on this fence. But it was taking so long, and I decided I will not be working on that fence during the stream because it is painstaking. So I'm going to save that for when I'm not streaming. So right now I'm working on some scenery inside here. That's cool. The timber is a nice touch. Thank you. Yeah, I really like mixing like industrial elements with natural elements, especially in the zoo. And this zoo has a little bit of a modern bent, so it kind of works. I know, I'm one of those modern builders. I like this here, like from this shot, but I don't really like it from out there, so I think I'm gonna try to add some things. Yes? You have a request? Trying to remember my hotkeys. Maybe that will look better. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Okay, cool. And I still like it from this. I need like one rock from one of these. Like, I feel like I just need some like couple random ones. I think that pool is my favorite part of it. Oh, thank you. I'd like at least one Planet Zoo log somewhere in the habitat. Okay, let's see what a Planet Zoo log looks like. Any other requests? Get rid of these tags. It's in construction. Oh, surprise. I guess I can just type in log and look for it. This guy right here? This natural looking one? What is this? Oh. Whoa. Interesting. This looks like something you would put on your table during the holidays. I love it so much. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I'm just gonna put it like right here to remind myself that it it needs to be used. Ooh, sink it in the pool with some reeds growing beside it. Okay. Herbert. It's just, okay, so here's my thought about this giant log, right? I'm trying to think of how it would get to wherever it would be. So, because it is so thick, I feel like it needs to be in a place where these other trees are, because it's obviously not a mangrove stump or log. So it needs to be maybe over here. You know, I know things can get moved around and like get swept away and stuff, but and obviously we could just place it there if we want to. But I like to think about these kind of things. Good rationalizing. Yes. So it's I kind of like how it is like sticking up behind these reeds, but maybe I will add a secondary log. It's like my fave item. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. It's a good idea. I actually think it would be kind of cool to have like a whole sunken tree in here, where like the top of the tree is also like under there. That would be kind of cool. Let's see. Maybe put some like roots coming out. I still have to make sure that these hippos are not gonna hate it, because they already don't have enough space. So I don't want their happiness level to come down too much. Like maybe there's none of these trees around here though. I guess there's like one right there, so maybe that will work. This one's huge. I bet they're all really big. Yeah, this tree is too big. Tamarind trees, not thick enough. This one's got a lot of baby roots. Oh, this one, something like this might work. Are these all really big too? Yes. I have a love-hate relationship with trees. Oh, with them trees, these ones right here. Oh, they're so bold. The tall boys. Ooh, what about this one? Oh yeah, that's manageable. Okay. Wimba trees. Which ones are Wimba trees? I hope the hippos are gonna be able to like walk over this. I guess we'll see. I don't know what it's called. In here? As the fallen tree? This one's not working, it's too big. Wimba, oh yeah. I like the big, thick trunk. I'm just gonna type in twisty tree. I think it's the strangler tree that you're talking about. This one. That. Okay, that's a small one. Kind of sink it. This is kind of complicated. Most of these are too high profile for the depth that I was kind of hoping it would sit at. Twisty tree, best tree. Well, I don't know if this idea is gonna work, so yeah. Okay, I'm abandoning that idea for this particular project. This is just not deep enough for that idea, but I am going to continue adding plants and stuff in here. Y'all know I like me some moss, but I really don't want to affect their habitat too much more. negatively. So I gotta get crafty with my options. We do need algae paint. You are so right. I was saying earlier that I just want all of this to be covered in duckweed. Like, I would love that so much. What if I just use... No, this is not flat enough to read as duckweed. It just looks like a giant bush. Are there moss rocks? There are moss rocks, also new tropical rocks. Yes, I feel like I've used them somewhere, but I don't. Oh yeah, I used them over here for this habitat. I created this like little cutout of this cave with some mossy dynamic rocks. Yeah, but I want more than that. Algae everywhere. Though I would pay more money. I'd pay the same price of the game to be able to have all of the terrain like paints on one map. I understand why that's not a thing. Like, I get it. But I would pay for it. I don't know. I feel like this is not gonna read as... Like, it does kind of there. Like, well, it reads as something. It doesn't read as duckweed, but... Yeah, it's not really working. I like it at angles. I do too. Yeah, I think it does take up too much of the surface area. That maybe that would work somewhere where the only angle that you would be able to see it from is like not, and I mean I guess the guests are not seeing it from up here, but I would know, you know. You know. Okay. So, what can I put at the bottom of this water? I guess I could try to do some orange. How weird will that look? Kind of weird. Okay, maybe not. Strangler fig top. Do you look like seaweed? No. Does kind of look like something in there. Let's keep doing that. Too much of this, but one of the things that I have learned about myself is that I don't love when there is nothing at the bottom of the water. Like, unless it is like a pool, you know, that a manufactured pool where it's like lined or it's like intentionally supposed to be barren for some reason. I just don't like the way the water looks if it doesn't have plants in it. That's something I've learned from watching you. Oh, good. I feel like sometimes I see people post habitats and I'm like, oh, it looks gorgeous, but then, you know, the difference between like this here, this river here, and this one here is rocks and foliage. And there aren't a lot of aquatic, like underwater foliage to use, but you can make do with some of the non-aquatic stuff and kind of, you know, pass it off as underwater plants. Okay. Makes me want to add more to mine. Yeah, I actually would love to go back and add some more to my habitats as well. Ones that I didn't add any to the bottom of. I had some things, but nothing to this extent. Yeah, I feel like you can always take stuff away, you know, like if you come back to it and you're like, this is not, you know, I feel like it's too much or whatever, you can always go in and remove some. I'm gonna add a few little reeds around here and over here, and then pretty much finish up this little pond section. I really want to make this eye line right here pleasant, so I gotta figure out this gate situation. I'll say the big underwater bush isn't my liking though. Yeah, I feel like you are mostly not gonna see it, but let's see, let's vary it maybe a little bit more. Maybe like sparser, but still covering a similar amount of area. Although, I will say, when I was doing the Garioles, you also said that it was too much. But I think ultimately, like in the end, when it's all pulled together, it looks okay. I feel like at this stage, whenever there's any area that has like a lot of foliage in one little section, it feels like too much until there's foliage everywhere else. But I think you're right. I think there was maybe a little too bulky in that particular spot. So now I'm just going to go through and I want to add some just like random rockies. This is mostly just to make it look like, you know, it's not only these clusters of rocks, like they've been kind of moving, but I don't really want to spend too much time on making that happen, so the music just got weirdly loud. Okay, I'll fix it. It like wasn't on. I feel like it goes in waves, you know, like where it plays music and then it doesn't play music. Let me know if that's better. A little more. Okay. Sorry, I just crunched some ice. It's such like a natural habit that I have. I didn't even like process that I was doing it. That must have been awful. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to remember. I should just not even have drinks with ice in them during my stream. Anybody else chew on ice? I don't mind. Yes. My husband hates it. He's like one of those people who like just can't stand chewing. Sometimes I feel really ridiculous doing something like that, where it's like, is this really needed? But, you know, I can't help it. I have to add. I have to. I'm gonna add some another big rock. Standalone big rock. Kind of spin it around. Make it a little bit different than the other one. I don't exactly want it to be right across from it. It's always needed. So how have y'all's week been? How are y'all doing? Good, good. I think I'm gonna make this wood fence again. I've been trying to get my brother to follow me on Twitch, but he hasn't. He said he's gonna do it when he can watch me stream, but I like almost always stream while he's at work. And I'm like, wow, you don't even love me. The habitat is coming along so good. Thank you. Thank you. I need like a thank you button. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like the wood is not perfect, but it is better than what was there before. So I'm gonna look. I need to put some bushes in here so you can't really see that. I like the wood. Thank you. Give me this tree. Maybe add ivy? Yeah, if I feel like it's not, you know, like if it's not blending. See, with the bush, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really bother me when there's bushes in this sight line right here. So I'm trying to think of, like, I actually feel like I might want to raise these panels a little bit. Yeah, I feel like that's better, because now you can't see the over this where, like, you can see this building here, but you can't see the facilities that were right there. I harvested in my stoop garden today. I pruned my, I have julep mint growing, and it's really good. I actually made a mint tea out of it today with some vanilla bean sugar that I make at home. And I pruned my basil and thyme and oregano, and I got 4 serrano peppers. They were pretty juicy looking, so I'm excited. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm excited to use them. And what else did I have a lot of basil, so it's like a ton of basil that I got. I'm gonna make pesto out of it for tomorrow for dinner. Oh yeah, see, now you can't even see the door. You can still see the fence, but that's okay. It's nice. Thank you. Have you seen Estan's Viking section in Planet Coaster? Or pirate? It's either Viking or pirate. I don't remember. Nope. It's incredible. I've been like staring at it. Like when I'm just zoning out, I go and look at it and just am in awe. I haven't watched any Planet Coaster. He posted. I don't really have that much time to watch stuff, so I don't watch very much stuff. But I saw him post on Instagram. The old IG. Ugh, these rocks need work. I feel like I need a rock over here. I'm gonna do it. Whoa, bro, that's too much rock. I only want some of this rock. Like that much of it. I got 99 problems and all of them are solved by rocks. Plants. I wonder if the keeper can get in here still. They probably cannot. True that. Okay. We'll just put some rocks in here. Ooh, this song's got like a drum beat. I don't know how I feel about this rock in particular. Might be better like that though. Wow, it literally is not better. Okay. But you know what? I'm gonna think on that for a little bit. And get out of here. Okay, more rocks. I want something not that. Okay. I need to take a bathroom break. So that's on the next floor down. I will be right back. Okay. I used the bathroom. I got some water. 2 flights of stairs down, 2 flights of stairs up. I'm out of breath. I'm old. This is what happens when you get old. Can't even do 2 flights. I mean, technically 4 because I had to go up and down them, but, you know, whatever. Let me get rid of this BRB. Okay, I'm going to put some of the brown rocks in here to kind of make it just more textural situation. Welcome back. Thank you. Is it these rocks? Yes. What are you having tonight? What are you eating? Tacos. That sounds so good. I'm jealous. Turkey tacos. That's funny. I love tacos. We actually do Taco Tuesday here. Like, I make tacos every Tuesday. They are easy to make. That's true. I especially love them when I have cilantro, but my cilantro just bolted, so I've been wanting, not trying. I haven't been trying, because if I was trying, I probably would have done it by now. But I want to grow cilantro inside so that I can it doesn't bolt, and I can like grow it all year long without having to constantly like replant it. But currently I have not done it yet. Wow, we are ready. I ran out of sour cream though, so rip. I feel that. Not having sour cream is the worst. I can't believe we already made it to 100 messages. We're not even that far in. Like, how long have I even been streaming? I don't know where it is. I don't know where to tell. Oh, 1 hour and 12 minutes. I love sour cream too. We actually buy it in the big container, and I usually like have to buy 4 of them because the boys put it on everything, and I use it in cooking a lot too. I put so much on. As you can see, I'm not loving any of this. I buy 2. Yeah. Yes. My brother probably makes like quesadillas once every other week or so, and he uses a ton of sour cream when he eats quesadillas. I also only really go shopping like I try to only go once a month, but especially right now, trying to really limit like how often I'm leaving the house, you know? Trying to stay safe, stay healthy. I'm kind of a hermit anyway, though. I mean, I wasn't when I lived in Tampa. Um, because I, like, knew a lot of people. But now I don't really know anybody where I live. I order grocery delivery. Oh my gosh. Fancy. The grocery delivery has, like, a 2-week... You have to order it, like, 2 weeks out here. Because they're like, full for, like, the next... They're always full for, like, the next 2 weeks. Everywhere. And I'm just not that organized. Like, I feed too many people, I think, to have to do that. I mean, it's only 3 of us, but we get ours in 2 hours. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Honestly, I never tried it before the pandemic, because I'm like... I also want particular things, you know, and I like them a particular way. I like my produce to be a particular way. And I'm kind of nervous about getting the delivery and then them just bringing me, like, you know, like, they don't even look at the produce. They just pick up whatever. And I'm like, you know, if I want... Say, like, I want tomatoes, well, I'm gonna buy some that are, like, ripe, and then I'm gonna buy some that need to ripen for a little while, because I'm not gonna use them all at once. And, like, how do you tell them, like, I want 2 ripe, 2 almost ripe, and then, like, 4 unripe tomatoes, you know? I try to make, like, all of our food as much from scratch as possible. But, I mean, I take shortcuts, you know? I wonder if they can still, walk over this. This is I think this is getting out of control, actually. Like, what if I just... Nope. That was not good. That's a little bit better. But I've only got broccoli, bananas, and then strawberries, so... Yeah. Blend this baby in a little bit more. Yikes. Okay, I think that works. For that little section right there. Let's see. Can they still traverse? Okay, well, they can't traverse right here, but I don't know if they could before anyway. Oh, and I didn't press play. I should probably press play and see. Oh no. Okay. Well. Look, this hippo was so mad at me, he pooped. It must... Okay, so I'm gonna delete... I'm gonna move this out of the way and see what happens. Aren't hippos, like, really violent? Okay, so they can still... It's weird how much clearance they need in the water to, like, get over these rocks. Like, I think I'm gonna get rid of these two, because I don't think... Or maybe just this one right here. Oh no, I'm never gonna be able to select this rock again. I eat so fast. I like the underwater sound. Oh, the inspector came. I missed it. Hell yeah, we got all green. I should name these habitats. Oh no, what happened? All the animals are hungry. I say all. Okay, let's see what this hippo can do now. Yeah, so this was like blocking it significantly. So I need to move this more over. Something like that. Maybe that will be better. Ah, I love it. There we go. Now they can still get in and out. And they can get in here still. I should like try to level this terrain. Or not level it, but just like pull it down a little bit. Oh, this rock, the terrain changing sound is interesting. Wow. Let's see. Let it refresh. Still no. Well, I guess it's gonna be that way. Okay, so with the fact that they need a ton of clearance in mind, that is definitely going to change how I approach the waterways in here, because they already cannot, like, these are already pretty small waterways to begin with. And I really want them to interact with the whole habitat, so I'm trying not to cut off too much. I love how I've been playing since April, and I'm just learning that the sounds of the game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm still like, oh, what is that noise, you know? So this section here they cannot really get to anyway. So this spot is going to be a great spot for um, putting foliage. Right here as well. And here. And the front over here. So let's put a rock there. Put a big old rock. A big old juicy gray one. Is that sticking out of the water? No, I want it to. Oh, floating. So sweet. Okay, so let's move this. Kind of tilt it down. Okay, we're not looking at the rock anymore. Okay, and then we're just gonna pull it down a little bit. Because I really don't want to affect it too much. Yeah. But, of course there will be a, you know, slightly more rain around here. But we can deal with that. I think it was you who I was telling, right, that I didn't know about the heat maps. Is that a for way too long in the game. Oh. That makes sense. Sometimes I feel like the rocks are equally too small and too large. Ooh, water noise. There. I kind of want, like, I don't know, a little bit of interest to this rock so it doesn't just look like a flat surface protruding out of the top. I forgot to post on social media today that I was streaming. What I'm gonna do, I say this, but hopefully I follow through. What I'm gonna do this week is, I'm going to create a before you stream list. I know, haha, but I shared it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna make a before I stream list of things that I need to do before I stream. Because I always get on here and then I'm like, oh man, I didn't prepare. Like, at all. Look at those plants and coverage we got. Super in the red. You just have to remember to make that list. I'm gonna try. We'll see how it goes. So, thought. What if I connected these two habitats? This habitat here and this habitat here. I feel like it would... Here's what I think will happen. I am so concerned with this orange situation that I am not making decisions I would normally make because this habitat is too small for the animals, and that is bothering me. So, what I'm thinking is I could, in theory, possibly connect this habitat from here to there. It will require some moving. Do an underwater tunnel. How does one do an underwater tunnel? I just put a tunnel from here to there, and like if I put a tunnel in this hole here and I like pop it out over there, they'll like walk under there. What about the flamingos? And how will the keepers get over there? Put some on both sides. Yeah, but the keepers won't be able to get into the other side. What is this anyway? A workshop? We don't need that. Oh, another workshop? Yeah, we don't need that either. Those things are easily replaced with other things. Okay, so the gharial habitat would be a mini concern. Find small path for birds and workers. Okay, so okay, this is a slight issue. But I'm really trying to work it out on how to do this. Okay, maybe I can't. I could change the gharial entrance to like over here, but then the workers won't be able to get around to the rest of the habitat. Unless I created like another, like a bridge somehow. Okay. Look, we're saving the game. Save the zoo. Save. Okay. Hello, MTKLD. Finally able to catch your stream. Hi, Mr. Feek. I've heard so much about you. I'm so excited to check out some of your videos. I follow you on Instagram. Thank you for joining. That's so sweet of you. Okay, so I'm trying to like, I'm trying to connect this habitat with this habitat, but this habitat right here, the entrance is here. So I'm trying to create like a bridge. Maybe I might create a tunnel for the path to go under and then a bridge for this to go across. Oh, thank you. I've been watching some of your past VODs too. I really love your zoo. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This is my only zoo. Like when I bought the game, this was the very first zoo that I opened, and it's the only zoo that I've played. Ha ha ha, Team Africa back. Yeah, I said I agree. I didn't know what it meant at first, but now I do. All of this work, I don't even know if it's gonna be worth it. Okay. Okay, so we're clearing, this is quarantine. We don't even need quarantine. Who needs quarantine? Who needs a vet? Not me. I don't need it. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Okay, wouldn't let me get rid of it. Okay. These other buildings are a necessity, but I think we can get around them. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna try to do is create a tunnel from the Garials. Oh, I have it all hidden. Okay. So shorten it. Let's change this to this path here. And bring the width all the way down. And we gotta turn the tunneling on. Correct. Okay, well, okay. So rude. That was weird. It's like not letting me. Well, let's go this way first. Oh, because I can't turn, I guess. I have to, like, go directly down, probably. What is the button? Oh, it's the other way. I have to turn one on. Okay, so I guess tunnel first. Since it's... enjoy this situation at all, apparently. We really, the thing is, it doesn't even really need to be that big. Like, it only needs to be a small section. So, get our chisel. And actually, let's just get rid of this path as well. Start with the tunneling path. Rude. I guess I could do it from over here, though. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so that was obviously too close, maybe? Yeah, because it won't even let me... Okay, I'm gonna have to do that farther back. Okay, get rid of this, get rid of that, and this, and that. This looks like that's the farthest back I can start. I hate building underground paths. Ugh. It's like the hardest part of the game. Pathing is not my jam. It's definitely not what I'm good at. So can I turn off tunneling now? And can I move the entrance to this habitat over there? There. Let's see. I guess it's probably in barriers. Oh, it connected. Did you see that? Oh, we're getting closer. There we go. Okay. Okay. That is almost working. Let's see if I can extend any of this. Surely cannot, apparently. Okay, doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, what matters is that we can do this. Oh, it doesn't like that. So you thought. Okay. You know what? It's getting closer, okay? You know, you just gotta get a little... You can't let it tell you what to do, you know? That looks real dumb, but it could work. Like, if I open, let's see, if I move this barrier a little bit. Say, Panda says plant it out and put more buildings, small buildings in, and it'll look great. In the habitat, you mean? The staff path area. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do in here is I'm trying to create a land bridge from here to here, and that's my first goal. And then once that land bridge is in, then I'll kind of assess what I have to work with, and kind of change that as necessary. So I'm gonna kind of... The Gharials have a ton of space. Like, they're not hurting for anything. But of course it's considered escaped because I moved the barrier. So... So escaped. Multiple escaped animals. Yeah, so like they're totally maxed out. So getting rid of a little bit of space for them on this side is not going to be a big deal at all. There's a corner piece in here somewhere. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Edit barrier. Let's move that bad boy. Okay. I was looking at some pictures, like some people do like really, really nice stabbing areas, and mine are always such trash. Like goals. So I'm obviously gonna have to get rid of something for these guys to be able to get through. Animals first, then staffs. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna be able to get over those rocks. Maybe I'll leave the rocks there and see if... What is this gonna allow me to do? So I can't go over this path, but and I can't be close to this path. Are we connected to something here? No, we're not. Just randomly ended. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, maybe I was connected to something. Okay, confirmation that we were connected to something. Let's do a shorter piece. The real question is, will hippos be able to get through here? Okay, now we could use some length. If I would use the right... There. Gosh. Okay. Now let's see. Where's the hippo? There's the hippo. I guess we have to press play. You did it! I did it! Well, we're not sure if it's worked quite yet, so reserving celebration. Because they can't even get this section over here. Okay, let's see if the flamingos can. No. What's blocking the flamingos from getting over here? A fence that I didn't take down. A duh. Okay. We'll try to get this as close to this edge as possible. Now we'll see. It says it has habitat boundary issues. Habitats are become merged and invalid. Remove excess habitat gates or walls to split it. Huh. wonder... Didn't I get rid of the hippo? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So that's because of this gate here. So if we get rid of that door... And... Oh, the hippos are so cute. I love them so much. Let's see where you can go. Yeah, so I need to, like... I need to make this the path right here so that they can get down into there. That is the new goal. Let's see if the flamingos can get over there already. No. Is that just because of this tree? Like if I just delete that tree. No. Oh, they can't get down from this ledge. Okay, well I'm gonna just delete these trees for now. Where is this one? Too steep. Okay, that's easily solvable. So, pull some of that up. I would have maybe done this before I placed the fences if I knew exactly how I would be doing it. And I will adjust these fences if needed. 100%. This is getting so skinny. Yeah, well, you're probably right. You like my defensiveness? I did save the game in case this goes incredibly wrong. What did I use? I used like one of these pieces before over there for my temporary bridge. Mystifique, what time zone are you in? Where do you live? Okay, this is not steep enough. Oh yeah, Zeta did tell me that. I remember that now. It's 9:53 a.m. Oh my gosh. It is 9:53 p.m. here, so we are like the exact opposite. It'll probably be hard for me. Yeah, good morning. It'll probably be hard for me to watch your streams. Ooh, that makes it easier to remember. Yeah. Because I am not an early riser at all. I still can't get over there. Okay. I need to focus on that area. Is it just because of these trees they can't? So if I like move them in more, it'll get rid of some of the swimming area, but that's okay because we're giving them so much more swimming area on the other side. Oh, they made like a cow kind of noise. Okay, so we're getting close. Mostly this tree right here is in the way. Haha, yeah, I can see how my stream time would be hard. Thanks. Haha, even though it's almost 7 p.m. Yes. I have found that it's kind of weird. Most of my viewers live in completely different time zones than me. And, I would love to be able to stream more, during times when the people who already follow me could watch. That would be preferable. But right now, I think I stream when you're asleep, and I think you probably stream when I'm asleep. Okay, something is preventing them. Is it this tree right here? Because the hippos are already... Okay, so they're already overwhelmed, right? And there's only, I think, 3 of them. Which is probably how many are supposed to be in a habitat, but, you know. Okay, so this is a problem. Why? Is it this? Do I need to move this? Hey! Okay. Okay. This apparently is not walkable. Yeah, I used to stream at night, but then I just had too many things to do, lol, so I shifted to afternoon my time. Yeah, I definitely feel that. This is this is actually one of the only times during the week that I stream at night. And it is because my husband and my brother and brother-in-law, they all play Dungeons and Dragons on Friday nights. So that kind of frees me up from spending time with them specifically. Maybe this terrain is just too uneven. I didn't even think about that. Okay, bring that ladder back. Okay, so this is clearly not the same. Okay, so the baby hippo was able to walk across this, but maybe the adult hippos can? Oh, the adult hippo. Look, the baby hippo can get to the other side. Go, baby hippo, go. When you make it wider. Okay, I'll make it wider. They need that thick width. The thick. Yes, baby hippo is curious. Probably not while I'm, like, moving it around, though. Okay. I might have to spruce this. ugly little bridge up, but why you gotta do me like that, hippos? Why you gotta do me like that? You can't just be able to walk on this? Is it too high up? Is that what's causing the problem? I'm sorry, this is like blinding. Okay. Let's try to smoothen the terrain right here to make it less steep, but also pull up the terrain underneath. I hate that sometimes it's like, oh, this section that is reasonably like evened out, and there's like these boards that are placed so perfectly are like too steep or whatever. And then you have like this one little spot like over here when there was just like this one little tiny piece and the hippos could get up it, and it was like, even though it was like super steep. Okay. Let's see if that helped. There we go, but they can only get to here. Okay, so I can move some of this to here. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened. Okay, now let's see if they can. Oh, that hippo was fast. Different animals have different requirements. I know, but I'm talking about these specific hippos. Oh no, I have animals who are starving. It's probably these hippos. It's because they can't get to their door. Yes, I understand the problem. Yes. Rudy has a video on animals and making traversable area and climbing. It's interesting to watch. I learned a lot from it. Yeah, I should check it out. 52 animals! Good gracious. Which animals have escaped? Okay, everyone's starving. I get it. This animal? Can we call a keeper? I feel like it keeps changing the food quality for the flamingos. Why are they hungry? Wow, I can't believe we did that. at this. Even with that entire... Oh no, because they probably still can't get through. Okay, that's fixable. This flamingo's like, I'm out of here. There we go. Okay. So now we have this broken butterfly shape. And we are in the green. So now I feel like I can really go all out, you know, on putting plants and rocks and stop worrying about their welfare. You know, I want them to be happy, but I want it to be pretty. So, you know. Did that? Can someone please feed these animals? I feel like there's still a keeper hut here, right? Staff room, research, keeper hut. Oh, there's no power to these. Okay. You know what? That's okay. It's because I used to have a generator right there. And I no longer do. Wow, they're going over there. Okay, I'm gonna try to put one here and see if that... a generator to see if that solves my problem. I love it when the little flamingos run. That's so cute. Oh, I can put this like on top? Bruh. Okay, but that becomes a problem of how do I get a path there. It was on a mission. So cute. They're revisiting their old home. That is so cute. I love it. What if I put one in here? I can hide that. I've done it before. Intersecting terrain. Well, okay, maybe that was a mistake. It doesn't... Apparently the terrain right here is a problem for putting path, but not for putting the generator there. There we go. We will hide you later, generator. Let's see if it even helped us at all. Probably didn't. Nope. Okay. Can I reconsider? I wonder if I can fit, like, a generator right here. it start up? I can't like tell where the front of it is. Oh, it's like so close to that path right there. Okay, let's get rid of some of this for now. On the trees, yes. Oh, did you see that? Ayy. We got power, baby. Yes. Right where it belongs. That's right. Okay, small victories today. Okay. Are we eating? Oh, look, we have protesters. Hello. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You're so valid. This is what I get for playing on play and not on pause. Yeah, apparently they don't care. They're like, I'll protest wherever I please. It seems kind of like wouldn't you want to be like over there, like visible to everyone? I don't. Where are the parakeets? Why aren't they feeding these animals? I was like, what? I wish that habitats could have multiple doors. I'm sure everybody wishes that. But when you have like a really big habitat, it would be nice to be able to have multiple entry points. That would be a dream. A dream. Okay. So, now back to decorating however I please. Without too much concern about space. That is the entire reason we went on that whole adventure, is because I don't like to be limited. In my options. So. I want nice rocks. I do want to bury this more, but I want to get rid of some of these rocks that are going to be hidden because I don't want to waste the computing power if they're not even going to show. Okay, that's better. Control D. Trying to learn the hotkeys. I never really considered them before, but now that I'm streaming, I am trying to get better at them as to not waste everybody's time. I feel like I want more hippos now, though. They will probably complain about, everything. They will probably complain about, I completely lost my track, my thought process. All the hippos, oh, yeah. Yeah, they probably won't like having that. I wonder what their adult size, like, what their population should be. Group size, wow. 1 male and up to 29 females. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, yeah, we're getting more hippos. Dang. Wait, do I have hippos in the trade center? No. Actually, let's do it by location. No, I do not. Okay. So we're gonna buy some hippos. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Oh, this is my storage. I meant to go to the market. Hippos. So we're gonna buy this lady right here. Adopt. Adopt. Okay, so those are the only two for sale right now. You should just filter. You're right. Wow. Okay. Back to rocks. It's what I really care about. The rock dream. Okay, I feel like I'm comfortable to play on pause now. Just this one little frog is hungry for some reason. Check on their habitat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Hippos like it over here, but if there were 30 hippos, they would be everywhere. So this is like a pretty crazy hippo habitat. Like, if you saw this in person, it would be like, holy crap, there's so many hippos. Getting rid of some of these so that I can bury this. That's the goal. Yes. Can the hippos still swim over here though? Why can't they? Wow, this is so trashy. Oh, that's because it's not a traversable area. That makes way more sense. Okay, so they can still kind of swim in here. may have like put my AC down too high, or put my AC up too high. Can anybody else not get comfortable? Ever? I'm too hot, I'm too cold. I'm only like that inside though. Like outside, I don't really... I guess I'm just more accepting. You're never comfortable with the temperature. I'm really not. There's something about this room, and I think just inside, being inside, I'm like never comfortable with the atmospheric temperature. I feel like they can't, I feel like they can't get over this, but I can't remember if it was like too steep for them or what. I feel like it's important to remember to not try to like create unique rock formations for every single spot, you know? It's like try to use what you have, because trying to create like a unique formation every single time is just, I feel like you would just get burnt out, you know? I have to remember that myself, because sometimes I find myself just trying to make everything individual, like only work in that one little area and kind of make it very, very unique and create its own formations, own little plant section, you know, own groups, but okay. I feel like that is coming along. Now we just need some foliage in here. I'm gonna leave this part relatively rock free. I'm gonna come in and add some rocks in here. Femorai. Oh, you're gonna have to help me with your name. I'm just gonna call you Savage for now. Do you give out Steam cards? I don't know what a Steam card is. So right now, no. What is a Steam card? I feel like that's a pretty good transition. Gift cards, but from Steam. Not at this time. Maybe if I had a giveaway or something. Is that, something that streamers usually do? go. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I feel like that transitioned really nicely. I'm gonna add some more little rocks into here. Okay. Sorry. Oh no, what did I do? Ooh, that underwater sound. We love to hear it. Yeah, I really like that. No, I do not. Zoo porn. Enjoy beautiful scenery. Yes, this is our porn. It's perfect in every way. Rock placing porn. Yes. Where's that other tree? Come here. Is it you? No. You? Yeah. No thanks. Savage, do you have a do you have a successful porn career? Get rid of these shadows. There we go. I always forget to like change what time of day it is so I can see better. No, we've never heard of porn before. Can you tell us a little bit about it? Like, if you could describe porn in one word, what would it be? No, wait. I'll give you 3 words. I'm probably gonna need mods sooner than I thought. what I was thinking. I don't even know. I mean, I guess you're allowed to say porn on YouTube. Like sex. I did not only do that to hear the water sound. I feel like, I don't know, there's gotta be some people on Twitch who are interested in porn. I've never experienced anything like this before. You know, the last 2 days I have, you know, what I was talking about earlier in the stream where I was saying that my company is being trolled, and um, I to you know, this is not the kind of thing that they were doing, but it is something that I could see people doing. So it doesn't entirely surprise me, but right now it seems it right now it is harmless at the moment, and I don't feel like I need to take action, but it's definitely, you know, uh, it's definitely interesting. I didn't expect it. I'm not surprised, but I just didn't expect it. Actually, the when I was pornus sex penis insertion. All right, Savage. I hate to inform you, or I would love to inform you that that is not all that porn is. And if that is the only porn that you are consuming, you know, I really feel like you should broaden your horizons a little bit and try to search out some more, you know, diverse porn. Just for your own sexual health. I'm gonna become, what is that that one sex therapist who's like always on TV shows and stuff? It's gonna be me. Okay, hippos, where are you at? Let's see how we're doing with all these added trees. Hippos are like, we don't like the new area. We want our old area back. YouTube is so gonna have issues with this vid. Yeah. Maybe I might have to remove it, or like put like an age restriction on it or something. Savage, where are you from? If you want to see, go to xvideos.com. Thanks. Thanks for the recommendation. Might have to restrict who can post links in the chat. I can't wait until this is a real bridge. I know I said I was gonna work on that tonight, but you know, maybe not. You're way too nice. I mean, you know, I feel like getting angry and worked up is kind of like, you know, things got delayed. Would have taken the ban hammer. Um, you know, I feel like that's what they're trying for, you know? Same. I don't know how to ban people. I'm gonna just tell all y'all right now. I don't know how to even do it. So maybe I'm gonna have to like look into it though. Actually, same. Oh, Miss Defeek, you haven't had people asking you about whether or not you do porn or if you've heard of porn before? Wow, you can build. Thank you. So I try sometimes. For this thing, for this one in particular, I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna use some of these reeds. I might put some rocks in here eventually, but I'm gonna wait for that. For right meow. Who is this guy? This emote guy? Is he like one of yours, or is he like a Steam, or not a Steam, a Twitch emote? I really was torn about adding reeds, but I now that they're in here, I'm digging it. It's a Twitch emote. Haha, I can't remember the guy it's based off of though. My chat is really small, so I have a hard time like seeing who it is, but like it kind of looks like somebody who is like just throwing his head back in laughter, but I can't really tell. Has anyone in the chat went to X videos? No, none of us are gonna go to X videos. Have you ever been to X videos? It is. You described it perfectly. Oh, good. Not one person has ever been to that website. I bet, Savage, you have also never been to that website. He reminds me of the guy from Mall Cop, the emote guy. Oh. Paul Blart? Mall Cop? Why would you go there when Planet Zoo is so much more fun to watch? I know! I only have so many hours in the day that I can spend, you know, watching things, and every time. You know what? I feel like maybe I should start a a Planet Zoo porn channel. How many subscribers? Not like actual porn, but like, you know, where you just do like gorgeous shots of habitats. Obviously this is not a gorgeous shot, but hold on, let me see if I can find something. You know, like, no, this habitat is just not that pretty. Okay, how about from here? Planet Zoo porn. If I had a steadier hand, this would be so much better. And eventually there would be beautiful, beautiful bridge here, but for right now it's just these ugly logs. Okay. More reeds. That's what I came here for. You can go there quick. I bet you could go there quick. I don't want these to match, so I'm gonna change them up. And delete this. Gonna move this around. This. Savage, how many times have you tried this and how many times has it worked? Okay, those shapes are different enough for me. I don't want a big one, I want a small one. Perfect. How many times have you tried to get people to go to that website? I don't even know if it's yours. Like, are you being paid to try to convince people to go there? Are you, like, how many times have you tried to get people to go there? And how many times has it worked? Like, I'm really interested in your numbers, you know? Like, how does one... So, obviously, if you own the website, then you're not being paid to promote it. You're just trying to promote it because it's your site. But if it isn't your site, are you getting paid to promote it? And how much are you getting paid? Like, how does one become a internet porn site promoter, I guess you would call it? Like, what? Like, should I get into that business? Is it lucrative for you? Nope, I'm sure. You're sure of what? I'm convinced Zeta is on the internet trying to learn how to ban people. Like, gonna be in the comments here in a minute, like, okay, here's what you have to do. Okay. I'm not getting promoted. Okay, so you're not getting paid to promote the site. So why are you promoting the site? Like, what is your goal? No, I don't like that there. I'm getting rid of this. And nope. I'm just gonna take one of these sections. It's not mine. Okay. Okay, I hate that, actually. I don't like the way that looked. I just saw it. Okay. heard of it. Okay, so this weekend's goal. The weekend goal is to figure out how to block people, how to ban them. Nope, don't like this. Okay, I definitely want reads here, but just not that one. I think on Stream Manager you may be able to click on their name or something. Okay, right now I'm using Restream for stream, like, to stream to multiple things at once, and I'm using OBS Studios. So you're saying I should go into the browser and go to the Twitch Stream Manager. So yeah, so go. Okay, yeah, that's inappropriate. So you're gonna have to, I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out right now. Mystique saving the day, for real. Alright. BRB up so that I can figure... Well, right now... I don't use the Twitch website at all when I stream. But I can definitely go to it.
Sound effects with a couple...
Video producer? Maybe? Community? Roles manager? Activity? Change? Nope, that's not it. Content? Preferences? Stream manager, found it. Okay, I'm leaving, bye. Thanks for... Thanks for leaving. That's hysterical. I don't even know. I only came for stream cards. Sorry, buddy. Alright, banned. Zeta, can you type something out so that your message appears in the chat so I can give you mod status? I don't know if that will give you any permissions right now because I don't think I have anything set up for it, but I have it up right now. There we go. Welcome to the chat room. Okay. Oh no. Unban. No, I don't want to unban. I just want to not look at his name anymore. Pop out. Alright, Zeta, say something again. We all learning. Alright, Zeta, you're officially a mod. I don't know what kind of, I don't know what kind of thing, you know, what kind of privileges that gives you, but... Alright, I'm back, baby! What a wild ride! Yes, congratulations for the promotion. What interesting stream this has been. Do streamers give out cards? Steam cards? Is that really a thing that people do? No, this works. That works. Responsibilities now. I'll have to look at, like, what that all entails after all this. He was saying that they are, they're Steam gift cards. And he asked if I was giving them out. And I was like, I don't even know what those are, so no. And then he was like, then when he left, he was like, only here for the Steam cards. And I'm like, there were no Steam cards. How could you be here for them? Yeah, I learned so much today. I learned how to ban somebody. I learned how to mod someone. I learned what a Steam card is. You know, it's an eventful day. I feel like I need some. Let me look at my foliage real quick. Aquatic, tropical continent, Africa. I'm perched from all of that wildness. These little tree ferns are kind of cute. They kind of remind me of Jurassic Park. I hate this. I changed my mind. Something's gonna happen. I think a rock formation is gonna end up here, but for now. Okay, maybe I do it right now. I feel like I got so mentally sidetracked from that guy that I am like, what is happening? I've never been a mod before, so much to learn, haha, but it's cool. Sorry, I guess I didn't ask you. I guess I should ask, I'm sorry. If you don't want mod status, you definitely do not have to have it. If you would prefer to remain a viewer only. I don't like this Tom. It's cool, just gotta learn. Yeah, I think, you know, my personal rules are gonna be the same as, I did not mean to do that, as the Discord, which is basically be excellent to each other. And then as soon as you feel like, you know, someone's excellency is really... Wait, are these the desert ones? Because I really don't want the desert ones in here. I guess it says tropical as well. You know, I feel like as soon as somebody's excellence has started to wane, that's when you gotta pull the plug, you know? And I need to figure out how to, like, make it so that only me or mods can share links. Yeah. I keep messing around with this palm, but I don't think I really want it in here. Starting to feel this. I agree though, this little pond area is... I feel like it's because I concentrated on that specific area, and so, you know, it got a lot of love and attention. That's why it looks nice. I really don't want this to clip too much through this rock, but I'm also not going to worry about it too much. Also, thank you, Mystifique, for helping me figure out where to find that quickly before it escalated even further. Aw, cute heart. Cute heart. I am partial to the green one myself. Well, I guess I don't know if you can use the green heart in Steam, but I know in text message. The green heart is like my, like third or fourth emoji. Yeah, I like this rock in the center. I feel like it is giving a little bit of life to this hill right here. Okay. I have to do some rock blending in this area. Oh yeah, I normally just use the red. Green is my favorite color. Which is probably why I like tropical so much, because there's like so much green. Aw, thank you. Oh, my channel's hero. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna blend. I gotta blend this area out with some rocks and foliage. And then, I feel like this area, like the edge of this, really needs some work, but I haven't quite decided what that means yet. And mine. Banhammer. That's so funny, I like that. Okay. So I guess I'll work on this right now, because I understand what it is I want to do right here. It's looking so good. Thank you. I'm trying to create a surface that will be easy to blend these two kinds of rocks together. I don't want to use any of those rocks. I don't like that the rocks are, like, in their names it says like tundra rock, but if you go to biome and do, oh my god, I lied. Just give me those tropical ones. Me over here complaining about something that doesn't exist. Classic. angles are not perfect. Okay, pull that back. Okay. Rock, rock, rock. I just want it to feel like when it transitions from this gray rock into this brown rock, this formation, I mean, that it feels like there's a combination. It's a rocky stream. Yes. The best kind of puns. Mystifique, do you spend a lot of time on rocks in your stream as well? Yep, my last 2 streams had a good amount of rock placing. Yeah, I feel like it's, you know, a requirement. Are you more of a, do all the rocks at one time, or, and, like, then do all the foliage, or are you a, are you, like, you go back and forth between stuff a lot? Hey, I saw someone do a rock wall. I think it was in Planet Zoo as well. I go back and forth a lot. Me too. It's like, okay, I'm gonna work on rocks, but then like something else catches my eye and I'm like, oh, I gotta go do that, you know? I don't know if I like these shapes. I think I'm gonna change. Wow. I like to put rocks and then foliage and then maybe more rocks. Yeah. Like if I see a plant I want to use. Yes. Sometimes, like, you know, you put a plant in there and then it changes everything that you thought about a habitat. Still have more blending to do. Yes. That's also why it's kind of a smaller, like, habitat as well. It's because my intentions for it were not to put hippos and flamingos in here. But, you you know, when inspiration strikes, gotta take it. I really wanted to do a, like, almost river-like habitat, and I wanted to do mangroves, and my original idea was to do a jaguar in here. And then Zeta was like, what if you make a tree made out of roots, and for the jaguar to be able to climb it? Because I was like talking about how the mangrove trees don't really provide a lot of climbing for the jaguars, and how that, you know, that would be a problem. And Zeta was like, well, you know, you could make like a tree made out of roots. And I was like, oh my god, it's a really cool idea. What if that tree had a tree house in it for the jaguars? And then, you know, it'd be like really cool, like little shelter and climbing space for them. But but I was like, but it does not fit with what I'm going for in this habitat in particular. Like, it doesn't really fit the area. And like, for it to work, I feel like for there to be a treehouse, I feel like the whole habitat would have to be sunken down at some, like, to some significance, so you could see into the treehouse, or you lift your pathing up, you know, and that was just not possible, or it wasn't really, I just didn't feel like it was something that could be done, or I wanted to do in this area. So I was like, what if we take the hippos, or it might have been Zeta who was like, we should, like, let's put the hippos in here, or the flamingos. I don't really remember which one it was, but it would be like, okay, we'll do the jaguars in another habitat, and we'll put the hippos and flamingos in this habitat. Treehouse would be so cute. I know. I want to do, okay, so most of my habitats have like some kind of sentiment. Not most, but all of them going forward are going to have some kind of sentimental connection. It was a combined idea of moving hippos. Okay. So like the elephants, my mom's favorite animal is an elephant, and so the habitat and like how much space they got and how much care I gave to them is like dedication to my mom. Because growing up we always had elephants in the house, and we would always go to see the elephants at the zoo, and they, you know, they mean a lot to her, so I wanted to make sure I really treated them right. And then the gharial habitat is inspired by Jurassic Park, and a little bit by the Goonies, but not too much. Like, I wouldn't even really, like, this cave ideas was really inspired. Like, I was watching the Goonies and I thought this would be a cool idea. But my favorite movie is Jurassic Park, and so I really wanted the gharials to have a kind of like Jurassic Park theme habitat. And so it's very subtle, you know. I don't think any of my inspirations are overt, but that was the inspiration. And then the mangroves, I grew up in Florida, where mangrove forests are, you know, all over the coastline, and I spent my time as a kid playing in the mangroves, and like, you know, scooping up the little fish and the crabs, and just having a lot of fun in mangroves. So I really wanted to do a mangrove habitat that kind of focused on that as the central concept. So that's what this habitat was. And yeah, Zeta is right. The other habitat that has a inspiration is the Formosan bear habitat. It is based off of Jungle Book and the blue character, and I wanted to make sure he had a lot of banana trees and these tamarind trees. And we've been kind of talking about like maybe putting some kind of prickly pear situation in here. And like I said, not too overt. You know, it's not like I didn't encompass the whole book or the whole movie or anything. So you're not going to see any temples or anything like that. But just his little section, I made sure to add in this little bit of water, kind of the river that they hang out on, where he meets Mowgli. And this cave right now doesn't have any Jungle Book references, but it might in the future. I love your inspirations behind your habitats. Still needs a prickly pear. Yes. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I try to. You know, so there are definitely a lot of things in my zoo that don't have that much sentiment to them, but I've been recently really trying to. I feel like when they have inspiration or like some sentiments behind them, then I feel more invested in them, and I feel like it really shows. Like the ones that I had some kind of sentiment towards, those habitats are, you know, miles above the other habitats. So I might have to go back and retrofit some of the other habitats and redo them. Like this is the old hippo habitat, which you can see they really like. They are hanging out over here, like nobody's business. So, what I think I want to do is continue some of that like some of our mangrove forest a little bit over here, but I'm gonna keep with this overall plant palette that is already here, which is a little bit different than the one on the other side. So my zoo is all tropical themed. I don't really have like any non-tropical habitats, and I want to do a tropical lion habitat, which I think is going to be a little bit difficult, but it'll be inspired by the Lion King, the part where Simba goes and stays with Timon and Pumbaa, and he learns Hakuna Matata, and they eat grubs and stuff like that. So that is a future plan, a future project. I actually kind of I like the way it intercepts with this board, but I don't like this hard line here. Oh, yes, I love that idea. Thank you. Oh, and the lions will hate the plants. You know, I know. They're gonna hate everything. They're gonna be like, what is all this tropical crap? I just need a Pride Rock inspired thing for mine. Oh, that would be really cool. Too bad for them. I know, I only mildly care about how the animals feel about all the plants. Oh, you said I just did. I thought you said I just need. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to check it out. Sorry, I'm just skim reading. And in franchise mode, right? I need to flip this rock. Yeah, I had to make sure we were making enough before I brought them in. Okay, here's what we'll do. I heard you need somebody to buy your monitors off of you. I'll start a franchise just to buy your monitors. I heard of this problem. Oh, Zeta doesn't want me to buy the monitors. Yes. Okay, so we got differing opinions right now. I can give cheetahs too. I mean, I would only... My whole chat hates monitors. The horrid creatures. I wouldn't actually play it like the franchise. I would just go on to buy stuff from you. I wouldn't actually play. I hate I hate franchise mode. We don't even look at them. I am like kind of scared of reptiles and amphibians in real life. Not like crocodilians, like alligators and stuff, but like lizards and monitors and stuff. And some of the animations kind of creep me out. Like, you know, like I'll see it and then I'll be like, oh, they're the worst animals in the game. Let's see. Hold on. Let's look. I have to see for myself. Is it? Oh, the Nile monitor. Ew! Look at his face. Ugh, that is grossing me out. I'm sorry. I should have put a warning on that. A sensor, a big sensor. Okay, I feel like that was a pretty good blend from gray rock to brown rock, but now I just need to get this blended up here. I get what you mean. I'm scared of creepy crawlies IRL, but I can watch videos of them. Yeah, I can't even watch videos of like videos of actual like lizards or frogs. But I can look at animations. So like the Geico gecko doesn't really bother me, but like a video of a real gecko would bother me. Like so one time somebody like sent me a picture of a lizard and I was having a really hard time touching my phone. I want a tarantula as a pet. My friend had a tarantula once. It was really cute. I want Minnie. I feel like, are you just trying to gross out Mystifique? Tarantulas seem cool, but they also scare me. Yeah, I don't know if I would want one in my house. Maybe if it ate all the, like, the fungus gnat flies that come from having house plants, you know? I tried to get carnivorous plants to see if that would help with the problem, the insect problem, and it didn't. Well, I also killed the carnivorous plant, so I think it's the texture of their body. Ew. No, I actually do. Okay. I feel like some terrain paint in here would help out. You know? See, all of a sudden, it just blends in. Okay. I feel like that looks okay. It needs some plants on here. Are those two different kinds of tarantulas? What does a pumpkin patch tarantula look like? I'll Give link. Okay. Did we not hit 200 messages already? Because I thought we were already at 100. I feel like that's a pretty good blend right there. I just schooled them scared. Oh no! We must have by now. The black Brazilian is fine, but the pumpkin patch though? Oh. Maybe it's named Pumpkin Patch because it's spooky, like Halloween. Me and my friends actually just threw a mini Halloween party. Not in real life, but virtually on Zoom. Okay. Where is that tree? Oh Lord. Okay. It doesn't want me to open that, so I'm just gonna Google it. Oh no, never mind, it opened it. Okay. Ooh, I like the pumpkin patch, but I can see how it has a creepy vibe. Yeah, I like the stripies. Like that could even be like tiger themed. We're renaming it. It's the Planet Zoo tarantula. We just had this plant. There we go. Okay. I insist. Okay, okay. So I wanted to bring... I do not want to do the same exact piping. And I was going to do the spots. So I was going to leave some spots open so that you could go up to the glass. But I think I'm going to take these orchids, the same ones that are in there, and put some up on here. Ooh, pink. That one looks so fluffy. Don't click. Don't click on them, Mystifique. Don't do it. That's kind of cool. Oh. Wow, surprise. I thought the fuzziness of it would be more scary. Too late. I'm trying to save you. See, it's pink and cute. It's like the Hello Kitty of tarantulas. Oh, the monkey-faced orchids. I really want one of these plants in real life. But cats are extremely... the orchids, I think, are toxic to cats. I have to double check that. Might be lilies. Probably both, though, to be... Cats are able to die from most plants. Yeah, it's like wearing leg warmers. It's the 80s. The 80s tarantula. I'm kind of notorious for renaming things. When we watched Game of Thrones, I had all kinds of names. Whoa, you can change the color of these? I did not realize this plant was flexi-color. Dang. Okay. My life has changed. What? Bruh. Wow. Wow. My life has changed. This magic moment. I'm sorry, I can't sing it all, but I do it anyway. And it's... I know it's unfortunate. Believe me. Wow. Okay, that was exciting. I feel like that's true. This is a relatively new item as well, so definitely not as knowledgeable, like, or, you know, like, I don't know it that well. I mostly am just not paying attention. Okay, so I'm gonna lay in some rocks up here just to create some texture. If I can get out of this. Why am I so bad at typing? I don't know, did you ever take a typing class? In 5th grade. Oh yeah, you are quite a bit younger than I am. So, like when I was in the 5th grade, kids couldn't have typing classes. That, like, it didn't exist. It messed me up more. Made everything more difficult. Well, maybe now, you know, as an adult, you could get some competency from... I know, but I'm like 30. 10 years at that time was a big difference, you know? Like, when I was 5, it was 19. No, I know you're not like a kid, but I'm saying, like, you know, the difference in 10 years as far as the like computers in schools go is a pretty big difference. I'm sorry if I called you a baby or a whippersnapper. I'm almost 30. I turned 30 in like a month. Oh, surprise. Oh, my band boy is following me. Thanks for following. If you can hear me, can they, if they're banned, can they still watch? I guess I don't know how it works. Poor Savage. Yeah, they can. Thanks for the follow, bro. You know what? I might check out that site now. Just because you followed me. I think they just can't chat. I have to educate myself on some pornography. That's gonna be just for you. My gift to you. Okay, I kind of love that. I don't particularly like this lip, but I like this one up here. I could see my brother maybe doing something like that, but I like the porn part is the really weird part that I don't think he would do. But he would definitely troll me a little bit. So maybe it's one of his friends. Maybe he got one of his friends to come in here. Low requirements you got there. Hey, if I can get somebody I just banned to follow me, I probably am doing alright. Okay. Gonna add some to this lip as well. Might go in here. Some terrain tool situation. You got me there. I kinda want it to look like, you know, there's this is a rock, but it has kind of stuff settled on the top of it, maybe soil or organic debris, and maybe there's some little grass or algae or, you know, whatever, moss growing on the top. I want to see somebody make a zoo with a ginormous tree of life as the centerpiece. Ooh, that would be beautiful. Like, Animal Kingdom. Zeta, have you ever been to Animal Kingdom in, Orlando, Florida? Look at Aloe Green. They have you ever seen it? Their tree of life there, like in pictures? Oh, yes. You should Google it. I have seen it in person, and it is incredible. It's overwhelming in person, for sure. There are parts of the tree that you can actually go, you can, like, I'd rather this be smooth. Like, it's carved. It has relief carvings all the way around it, and there are some parts of the tree that you are actually standing in line, and you can get really close to the carvings, and they're like from far away they don't even look that big, but up close they're huge and they're beautiful. Ooh, it looks beautiful. And the carvings of, like, the animals to blend into the tree. Yeah, yeah. I thought that was pretty as well. And if you haven't, you should definitely look up some video of it at night, because at night it's all lit up, and they actually do like, if you can find a video of the show that they do at the end of the night, they do like a projection onto the water and onto the tree, and it is amazing. I want to go in person. Yeah, you should definitely go in person. It's pretty incredible. Animal Kingdom is one of my favorite Disney parks. You two are so lucky. Yeah, that's one of the many perks of growing up in Florida. You get to go to... They have like a resident deal where you get to pay less than everybody else because you live there. And that was pretty much the only reason my family could afford to go to Disney when I was a kid. So, I think... I'm kind of torn. Do you guys think I should put any foliage up here? Or do you think I should leave it? Because from here, it actually doesn't bother me that much. Like, I'm like, no, this looks good. And then from here, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I could maybe use something, but maybe not. I would totally pay for the membership if I lived in Florida. Yeah, when I was a kid, it was really cheap too. Like, probably until I was like 25, it was like $200 for all year with blackout dates. But the thing is, when you live in Florida, you never go during the blackout dates anyway because it's too busy, like, and too crowded, and you don't want to be there when it's that busy. The best time to go to Disney World is in January, the week after, like, before Martin Luther King Day, but after New Year's Eve. In February, you just gotta avoid Valentine's Day on a week on either side of it. Okay. This needs some kind of, like, rock entrance. Let's see how the animals are doing. We should... Oh, look, the flamingos escaped. Oh, no. Yikes. Okay. Can y'all go back, please? Can you go back down? Maybe a bit more foliage like here and there. Although I think it looks fine. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. Like, I think it might need a little something, but I think I'm gonna kind of sit on it for a little bit. Listen, flamingos. I wish that flamingos could be free roaming in your zoo. I know you shouldn't. They shouldn't be. But they're so sweet. I love you, flamingo. Yes, please go back down. So that'll be an issue. Hippos really love that area over there. I did all that work and they don't even want to come over here. Oh, they can't even get into here anymore. I blocked it with this tree. Let's see. No. Because I blocked it with something else. Oh yeah, because I blocked it with that tree. There we go. Which habitats? Okay. Doo-doo-doo. What time is it? 11:46. I only have 15 minutes left? How did this even happen? I don't even understand where the time is going. I really don't. I can't believe I've already been streaming for almost 4 hours. It's wild. Oh, look. This not getting water treatment. Okay. There we go. Okay. Being treated. Okay. Wow, I can't believe they're living separately over here. I kind of like that every now and then a flamingo is like, but yo, what's up? I feel like I should remove the food thing from over here just so that the keepers don't have to walk all the way over there. Oh, I better rehome this guy, can I? Nope. Okay, the flamingos got down. Now I can work on fixing there. Mystifique, if you have any advice on managing their work areas, the staff work areas, work zones, I would take any advice. Okay, I think they're being able to get up in this through this right here. Where are those little rascals at? Where did they all go? Did they all go over here? Oh, I generally put security and caretakers without work zones, and then I separate my shops into one, vendors into one. That's a good idea. Although I still face keepers not cleaning my habitats, and so it could be a number issue. I maybe need to hire more. That is definitely not my issue, because I have a ton of them. An unreasonable amount of, like, hold on, let's Okay, so that's all my caretakers right there. Just a massive amount. And then I have 22 keepers and 25 caretakers. Like, I don't understand why that's not enough. Especially when, like, all 3 of the habitats right here, like, they all of their doors are in this area, you know? Team Africa Bat can always have more Mystifique. Duly noted. Okay. Okay, we cleaned that water. I'm just trying to look at the flamingos. I'm distracted. Okay, so... Oh no, they can climb out my ship. They probably won't be able to, though, once I put the thing on there. What levels is my staff at? I mean, they're definitely not all up to snuff. Like, you can see there's some 1 stars, but there's, you know, a decent level of 5-star people as well. And then... God, there are so many vendors. Vets are mostly 5. I guess, like, you can see I don't put very much time into spending on these people. That's what sandbox mode is for. I'm glad that people are no longer looking through this, through these rocks now that we put this fence up here. I was kind of thinking I might want to make it into a concrete fence though. I don't know, maybe once we have the other barrier, like the barrier of the top. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that for now because I like the way the colors blend better. So next week I promise, I will work on this bridge. It will not be a temporary bridge. It'll be a full-on real bridge. I promise. Bridge, woo! That'll be, I feel like that I'm gonna dedicate all of Wednesday's stream to building that bridge. Because I feel like I need to dedicate a couple hours to it at least. Okay, we almost blocked these critters. We almost blocked you. Okay, so it's just getting underneath these trees. This is not actually blocking anything. Okay. I wish we knew how many messages we got. I know, it's weird that it didn't. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe there isn't an alert for 200. Maybe it's like, you know, you get 100 and then you get an alert for like 500. You know, like maybe that's the next the next step. Somebody please feed them. We have to be at least at 300. That's what I was thinking too. I will definitely check it. Like, see if I can find that information somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna start wrapping up. I have like 4 minutes left. Is there any part of the zoo that you guys would like to see? I'll do kind of like you can see how scatterbrained I am by how much unfinished little pieces there are everywhere. And look, I've done no work on that, that other habitat that I'm not doing on stream. I've not even thought about it. I've been too busy. Not very smooth at like moving the camera around. I don't really know how people do it. Like they go like really slow and like maybe there are buttons that you can press instead of using the mouse. Some cinematic shots. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I really bear close up to end stream. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys chatting and keeping me company and supporting me. I gotta find a bear. They're so little. I always give my animals like these giant habitats and then I can never find them because they're tiny and the habitat is huge. Oh, there's one right there. Had fun as always. Thank you for streaming. Aw, thank you guys. And you can check out, I remembered this time, Zeta. You can check out my social media, my Instagram, my Discord. Wow, this is like a hard edge of grass right here. I need to fix that. My Twitter, my Steam workshop, all in the links down below under my About section. And my next stream is on Monday, right there on the screen. Check it out. I imagine Mystifique will be sleeping. And Mystifique, I really hope to catch one of your streams. I love bears so much. Me too. Oh. Alright guys. Thank you for joining. Bye.